Hello everyone, Absent Friend here, and we're back with our next Disney Villainous Advanced Strategy Guide. Today's villain is the Queen of Hearts, so stick around and check it out. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell to be alerted when new episodes are available. Hit it. And here we are at the game table. This is Queen of Hearts Advanced Strategy. So let's check her out. All right, so first of all, just remember to set out all, we'll get to him in a minute. Just set these guys out, just one at a time, two at a time, however fast you can get them out there, get them out there. Don't waste time with anything else. It really, there's a lot of other stuff that she has that's just, I call distractions from the main event. Okay, so get them out there. And get them out there quick. All right, so you can also play the king. He's very good for saving you some power. But get them out there and get them turned as quickly as possible. Use your activations or use this to help out with that. I'm going to show you a cool combo with that in a minute. All right, so let's say you have them all out there and you already have the power built up. By the way, you know, bounce back and forth between these two to get that power really built up, because there's only one way to stop her from getting power, and that's covering this right here. Everything else, she can just keep building power. And there's really no way to stop her and having massive power, honestly. She has lots of ways to get power. Don't forget about the pocket watch. Where's that at? Yeah, pocket watch is a really good way to get some power after you spend a whole bunch of power getting all these guys out. But don't wait for anything. Don't wait for that king. Don't wait for the magic whatevers to get you where you got to go. Just get those card guards out there and get them turned. So as soon as you, and like get one out and then start turning them. The faster you make her go and the more active she is, the more panicked your opponents will be. And they will probably not worry so much about their own objective and trying to stop you. And there's very few things that can stop you, but we'll talk about how to stop her in a minute. So those of you who are interested in how to counter some of these advanced strategies. Okay, so activate. Okay, so let's say that you are, when you're starting to get ready, just, take your shot. Make sure you keep one of those in your hand, but don't keep one until you've got to this point. All right. I mean, she has several. I think she has like 3 or 4 in her deck. Let's see. 1, I think 3. I could be wrong. And you have to save up power because this costs 4 to play. 2, 3. She has 3. Okay. So if you've discarded 2 and you come across another one, keep that one because you know it's not going to come around again. Unless you run out of cards and it was at the very bottom. All right. So, okay, so I'm going to show you a really cool combo. Try to keep this space open if you can. If there are heroes in your way, chop off their heads, or I'll show you an ally that you can use. Unless you are just desperate, try not to use your card guards to take out allies. I mean, you have to be really desperate to do that. But I'll show you an ally that you can use the entire game, and it will be magnificent. But really, just chop off their heads. There's only 2 villains you can't, or 2 heroes you can't do that with. Oh, another way to get a lot of free power is, and again, if you have more card guards, just start doubling up. I mean, really, there's nothing wrong with playing multiple card guards to multiple locations. Just get them out there. Get them out there. Okay? Now, here's the problem, though. A lot of people think, let's get them all out there, and that way I have more stuff to do. Well, maybe. It depends on how much you're being faded. If you're being faded a lot, you might need to get quite a few out there. But you might need to keep some in reserve because they can, the fade horse can block you from winning. You can actually get into an unwinnable situation. So don't really put out as many as you might think. Try to keep the bare minimum at possible. But if you sense one is about to go, you know, keep them in your hand, and then when they move one or get rid of one, or you have to get rid of one, you're ready to replace it right away. Okay, so here's a cool combo that you can do. First of all, you can play a card guard, your final card guard, and you can activate them. So let's go ahead and activate them all. Oh, and another reason to discard the take your shots is because they're very powerful cards, and if you draw a lot of them during the take your shot, you can during the take the shot action, you can really hurt yourself from winning. So you got to be careful. Okay, so I'm just looking to see. Yeah, those are, and there's one that we got to look at too. Okay, so first play the card. Oh, wait, let's say this is your setup. You're here and you're ready to go. Okay, so you go to the hedge maze. Like I said, try to keep this clear if you can. Play it, activate it, and take your shot. So you can do all that in one turn. So make sure that you got enough power to do that, and then hopefully the everything will go your way. There's something else that you could do. Let's say you had this situation, and so you play your card guard, but you don't activate them. You instead, let's say you have the pocket watch, activate your pocket watch. That'll give you 4 power, so you can play your take the shot. And for 2 power, you have to have a total of 6 power to do this. Well, 8 to play your card guard. And then use this to convert to immediately. And like I said, you could activate the pocket watch. So that's really good if you're in a spot where you can't really activate, but you can activate and play a card. So that can work here, and that can also work over there. All right. So that's pretty much the as far as combos go, that's the best you can do. There's another combo that you can do. Hang on a second. Let's say you have this situation and you are ready to win. Like you just activated and played and activated, and the next turn you'll play your take your shot and hopefully win. Well, then the Fators come around and do this to you. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. They do this number to you. Well, we all know what the Cheshire Cat does, right? So he converts to back to card guards. Okay? All right. Now what? He's got 5 power. He's not somebody I can easily take out unless I move allies or activate them again to turn them back into card guards to do some vanquishing. Well, that's one possibility, but again, you waste card guards. But like I said, once you have everything set up, you really need to cycle the deck, and hopefully these guys don't come up too quickly. But if they do, it's not the end of the world. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Now, they cost 3 power to play and only have 2 strength. However, you're going to be smart, and you're going to give them this spear, which gives them 3. This spear, which gives them 4. And this spear, which gets them 5, which will take out the Cheshire Cat. And they are not discarded after a vanquish action. They are here forever. Now, I would let them live here. If you're going to play them anywhere, play them here, so that they can, more than likely, this is what's going to be blocked, so they can block that activation. But if you have smart faders, then they're not going to play the powerful cards where they are. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So, take out the Cheshire Cat. Oh wait, we're going to be here to do that. And like I said, they stay put, but these guys come back to life. Okay? And then, as I said, keep them moving as much as you can, just so, because here's where this strategy comes back to bite you. And that's if Alice is played. Let's say she gets played over here. Okay. So, I cannot move allies or items while she's there. And I already have Tweedledee and Tweedledum out, and they have everything that they need to do what they have to do. This is why you need to keep some card guards in reserve. So, you'll have to play some to keep them, and you'll have to do a vanquish to get rid of her. But you really need those, well, oh, here we go. So, play these 2 card guards, revert them back to wickets if you have to, or revert them from wickets back to card guards if you have to, and get rid of Alice. That's the only one that you cannot probably take out with Tweedledee and Tweedledum. You could, but you cannot move allies. So once she's out, that's it. All right? And try to do that immediately. So that way she doesn't, they don't get down the rabbit hole and discard some of your allies. Okay, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Oh, I forgot to show you that. Okay, so after we vanquish, let me get rid of her. I forgot to show you what happens at the Cheshire Cat thing. Okay, so you remove the Cheshire Cat, you get all of your people back to being card guards or wickets, and then you take your shot. So you vanquish, they immediately revert back, and then you take your shot. You can also remove the Cheshire Cat, even if the Cheshire Cat did not widget them. If the Cheshire Cat just got played and didn't make anything back to card guards, you can still use that to make things into card guards. So if the Cheshire Cat comes out really early and you haven't put any card guards out yet, save him, leave him there for a bit, put the card guards out, get them set, and then use him to, change to right away. If you're really good, you could actually have the Cheshire Cat. Watch this. Let's get that situation back. Okay. Where did he go? Oh, get back over there. Okay, so let's say we have this situation. Nothing has been reverted. Or converted, I should say. We just moved to this spot. First thing we're going to do is vanquish Cheshire Cat with Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So we're gonna convert these two, right? And then for our play card action, hopefully it's not covered. By order of the Queen, to convert 2 more. Okay? Or you could say that, and because you won't be able to play take a shot here. So you could save that and then go here, and as long as these 2 are available, you could do take a shot, or by order of the Queen to convert these 2. You could get some power with your pocket watch if you have it out there and activate it, and then you take the shot. Okay? All right. So that's pretty much it on the villain side of things with her. As I said, use the king to keep the cost down. Use the pocket watch to gain power whenever you don't have to convert to card guards. Tweedledee and Tweedledum, give them the spears. If you feel like you're about to win, or you might need a little boost in strength, maybe you got some weak card guards out there, and you don't foresee Tweedledee and Tweedledum helping you out, go ahead and use them to, or put the spears on them just to kind of give you a little boost. You could also play a spear in a combo with the take the shot just to kind of give those guys a little bit of a boost. But again, if you played it smart and discarded the first 2 take a shots that you come across and just had the third one in your hand, you know those powerful cards are not going to be in your deck to clog up and possibly make you lose. So keep those powerful cards in the discard pile or in your hand. That way they're not in your deck when you're about to take the shot. Okay, Phaetors. How do you stop this madness? Well, let's show you. I don't know why I put all these away. Let me put these out. And these can be card guards or widgets, so it doesn't matter. I keep wanting to say something else. Anyway, okay, so how do we stop? Well, we already know this can work. We already know the powerfulness of that, okay? So, of course, any other hero is perfectly acceptable to just block actions. I would keep her actions blocked as much as possible. Just keep those heroes out there, keep making them stronger, because if these 2 are out there, they're going to make each other stronger, and 5s as well, which means they cannot be offed with their heads. But even the Dormouse, that's a good one. These are all really, really good ones, okay? So, every hero is strong in her deck, I think, in their own little way. There are weaker ones, yes, but she has lots of heroes, and they're all very, very good, okay? I would definitely use the Caterpillar at a place where she might be doubling up on card guards or wickets. So, anyway, so let's get these guys out of here, because the only 2 that are the most powerful are, of course, these 2. Now, let me show you about getting Alice out there. Get Alice out there as quickly as possible and try to put her somewhere where she's not going to be immediately offed, okay? And then keep fading and keep fading and keep fading and get these Molmraths, okay? Get these Molmraths and start moving allies, okay? And if she can't get the allies back fast enough, keep fading and keep getting these Mulmraths. And I believe there's another set, is there not? No, those are the only two. Okay, so keep fading and then reshuffle and get the other one. Get all of these allies over here. And then, now, as I said, for those of you on the Queen of Hearts side, I've had this happen before. I played against a person who was playing the Queen of Hearts, and they put out all the allies, and we just Mulmrath them all the way over here. Or even, you don't even have to really put them all in one spot. You could just kind of keep them all, you know, over here, and that's perfectly fine too. That's all the card guards. Whether they're wickets or not, doesn't matter. Keep them moved away from being in all 4 locations. She can't move them back with Alice there. And if they're all here, and Tweedledee and Tweedledum is also, let's say they put Tweedledee in, where's that pair, duo, whatever. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There. Okay. Way over here. Or even just there, doesn't matter, because can't be moved, right? So, this is an unwinnable thing. There's nothing the Queen of Hearts can do. Absolutely nothing. She can't move any allies or items. She can't, all of her allies are on the board. So, there's nothing she can do. Alright? So this is it's very unique. And as I said, it's not easy to do. There's quite a few. I'm sure there's a lot of good players out there who will never allow this to happen. So be careful. Those of you who are playing the Queen of Hearts, be careful to not let yourself get into this situation. Keep only the bare minimum out there, so that way this doesn't happen. All right? Phaetors, just do everything you can to keep those allies moving. Keep Alice out as much as possible. Keep the other heroes out as much as possible. Use the I'm late to bring heroes back. And whatever you can do to just cover up actions and keep her from doing what she has to do. Especially keeping this covered, because you don't want her to activate and play a card at the same time. And this one covered so she can't play 2 cards at the same time and she can't activate here, okay? So you got to be really, really careful. Keep her double card action covered so she can't do her combos that I showed you. And, you know, also keeping them, I mean, you could put Alice here. Never play Alice here, by the way, because she would cover up the one thing that she does, you know? So if Alice isn't coming around, use other heroes to keep that from keeping her from moving things, because that's the only place that she can move things, right? She can't move anywhere else. That's it, right? Yeah. So cover that up as quickly as possible. Unless you have Alice, then Alice can go there. So even the Cheshire Cat could be here. All right. So, and you can move everybody to the middle. It doesn't matter as long as they're not 1, 2, 3, 4. She can't win. Okay. All right. So that's it as far as I can think of with the Queen of Hearts. She's actually quite an easy villain, one of the easier villains, I think, to understand and to do. Her advanced strategies are, you know, just, you just got to play some combos and just get those things out as quickly as possible and do what you got to do. Okay? So, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have your own good winnable strategies for either fating, stopping the Queen of Hearts, or winning as the Queen of Hearts, please let me know in the comments. I love hearing your strategies and trying them out for myself. So anyway, y'all take care out there. This is your absent friend, signing off.